So there's a difference. I can feel an acute difference between my soul and my awareness. So what I've discovered on my journey is that the ego and the soul aren't directly tied to one another. So basically the ego is something that's just like give you a direction. The ego is kind of there to give me a direction, right? That's what the ego is for. It's there to give me a direction. But the soul is kind of just the observer. It's the thing that's behind your eyelids. It's the thing that's there just to basically observe the ego and observe the surroundings around you. So what I've discovered is that I can sit inside myself and be the observer. I don't have to be the person that's just acting. Sometimes the ego is the thing that just directs you. So example, I want to be better at selling stuff, right? I want to get better at selling, right? Because selling is a skill that you need to learn. Everybody needs to learn. I need to learn it, right? At least if you want to be an entrepreneur or be successful. So basically, in order to do that, the ego wants my numbers to increase. It wants me to sell something, anything at all, just something, right? It's like, we need to do it because of XYZ. We need to do it because people think this, or so people can view me like this. But the soul is kind of just the observer. It's kind of just watching the process as we go along this shit. And it's like, okay, it's more analytical. It's my analytical mind, right? So it can help me just observe what's going on with no judgment. I can watch my emotions come and go. I could watch them come and go, and they leave sooner. Like my negative emotions leave quicker when I observe them instead of becoming them. It's really cool. I noticed that, right? And I'm sure some of you may have heard this. I've heard this before, but you really are not your body. You're the observer, and we're just here having this human experience. And that honestly, learning that has really helped me not be detached from life, but become more analytical in the way that I think, and become more process oriented rather than just being somebody that's like feeling everything and doing nothing. Because if you're just the ego, you are feeling everything but doing nothing. That's what happens if you are just the ego. But if you learn to tap out, and this don't have to be a spiritual thing. If you don't believe in, if you don't have the same viewpoint as me, you can just look at it from a pure scientific perspective and just step out, right? The brain has an ability to process. That's what's unique. See, that's what's unique about us being human. The brain has a unique ability to process its own actions. It can look back, and we can go through a series of introspection and look at what we do and say, is this good? Is this bad? We have reasoning. We have all these cool things that we can do. And I think when you learn how to do that and detach from the emotions, not saying don't feel them. You have to feel them. I don't care if you're a man, woman, you have to feel the emotions because you are human. But if you learn to process them and watch them with your soul instead of feeling it with your ego and telling you, oh, this is what I should feel like, because that's your ego, right? That's your ego. It's telling you what you should feel like. But no, fuck that, bro. You're allowed to feel whatever you want to feel, bro. Because honestly, like for example, if you're feeling depression, if you're feeling depressed, like honestly, that's your body just telling you that there's some shit wrong. That's your body telling you that there's some shit wrong. Depression is a sign to tell you that, yo, we're going through some shit. You either need to, one, relax, decompress, or there's something wrong in your life. Meaning, well, let's not say wrong, but you're not aligned. You're not operating coherently, meaning that you're not aligned with your true purpose. And you may not know what that is. Most people don't, right? I don't even know if I do. But maybe it's being here with you today. I don't know. But operating with your true purpose, your heart will guide you towards whatever your true purpose is. And once you find that true purpose, it's usually found through meditation. It's usually found through talking to a loved one. But just working to look busy ain't it, bro. Your body's telling you to stop, do some reflection, or stop thinking at all, bro. Just stop thinking and rest, bro. Sometimes that's all you fucking need. I'm telling you, bro. Alright, that's all I gotta say. I gotta head off to work, but yeah, bless all y'all, man. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm gonna assume that that's a car engine. Alright, man. Bless y'all, man. Have a great day.